Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have another Joel Haver. This is Dank Danger, one of the oldest videos on the channel. The only reason we're not watching the oldest one first is because it's entirely in Spanish, and I think it was part of a school project of some sort, whereas I think this is like their actual first skit on the channel. Now, this is their oldest video, so expect the audio quality, video quality, everything else to be pretty bad in most cases, because these guys did not start off as like a production company. Like, for instance, Chris and Jack, their first video was amazing, but they already had been in movies and TV for like over a decade. So it's going to be a totally different kind of feel than their new videos, because they now have full like movies on their channel and stuff on this one. So yeah, let's take a look at it. I'll see if I can boost the audio for a little low. Wow, totally different, huh?
Hey, you need any help?
Can't tell if the audio is just like way off or it's part of their skit.
Hey, how much for this one? That's $1.19.
Let's see here. Now that would be $1.19. Last time I went to a store, I think they were charging me like it was like $3.25 for a glass bottle of soda, and it was like $2.75 for a Kit Kat. I'm not talking about like a Walmart. It was like a random store. Walmart's always cheaper. I threw it in the printer like it was a register.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, close the door on your way out.
That evening, Dank Danger was out for a stroll. A crime-fighting stroll. The kind of stroll that says, hey, I'm Dank. He didn't know what kind of trouble he was getting into, though.
Man, they have come a long way, haven't they? But everyone starts at like basically this level, especially if you're on YouTube, right? If you're starting on YouTube, you're starting with almost no experience in most cases. And there's nothing wrong with that, because it's the people that stick to it. A good example would be like Wizards with Guns, right? A lot of their old stuff was just like awful. I actually really liked a lot of the original old stuff, but when you compare it to their new stuff, like the stuff that they're releasing every couple of weeks right now, they're like night and day difference. Same with this guy. Actually, this guy's even above that, because he's got like millions of subscribers at this point.
Hey, shopkeep! Word is, you've been cooking up crack for the children. I think that means you're selling drugs to kids. No way, not today.
Wait, what? Where the fuck was he hiding that? That was pretty funny.
You ain't gonna make it.
This is like what I would have done in high
You ain't
school.
gonna make this. Bullshit. I ain't going down without a fight.
I love the sound effects. They're just like slightly off, but I mean, overall, I still think this is fun.
Taking you in dead, shopkeep, so you won't be selling to no kids no more.
You were like, I was like, you're like a foot away from him. If you miss. I don't know. I think this would have been a little bit better, like if they had been like further, like if you'd stuck behind a corner and they're going back and forth behind two corners. That's like my one critique here. Ooh, perfect roll. Definitely a good roll there. Early editing. Love it. It almost looked like he shot himself.
Seems like I...
They need a bunch of like. He should have had like a ketchup packet and like just like hit it right there and just like spread it all over his neck.
Seems like I got the heebie-jeebies.
All right, that wasn't bad. I'll see if I can boost the audio a little bit, but I won't go too far because the music volume is a little too high versus what their words are. So if I boost it too far, because I can't split their track any further. I did fix it so I can split my tracks though.
Maybe if you weren't selling drugs to kids, you wouldn't be dead.
Dank Danger is a hero. Not just to us, but to everyone. He's unsung. He does a bad man's work for a good cause. It ain't easy being Dank, but at the end of the day, he'll be remembered by us.
Turns out the guy was like just selling regular candy bars to kids. He's one of those vigilantes that fuck up way too much and just screw everything up. Make everything way harder for everyone. Oh no, I mean overall that was a great first skit on their channel. That's definitely nowhere near as bad as I thought it could be. What I'm probably going to do with Joel Haver stuff is I'm going to rotate between early stuff and newer stuff. The problem, though, I was told, though, in some of the comments, are like, if I do some of the newer stuff without... Because a lot of it was like, for instance, Dank Danger for the first one could have something like episode 300 or something. So I may try to only go through some of the... I guess what I could do is I could do some series first. We'll start with certain series that people have requested while also doing the old stuff. So that's probably what we'll do. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.